come back
Or
from
Strasburg.
being
We
hurt.
don't know what the hell Strasburg's going to do.
But we don't know if he'll be the same pitcher that he was as a beast in the playoffs last year against the Nationals and then the Cubs.
Yeah.
He was really on.
Yeah.
And he's obviously been on this year, but will he end? But we'll have to see. But I would be with you though. I'd pick. To me, right now, it's the Nationals and the Dodgers, and pretty much, I don't think the Cubs are going to blow it. They'll be it.
Yeah, I agree.
And then there'll be those wild card teams. In the American League, though, I was thinking about something else you just said about the Yankees. And you know what? Whereas it was the best thing in the world that ever happened. Thank you, my dear. Oh, I got the glass and everything.
Glass.
She's in a good mood. She fished out the glass for me. Usually she's like, fuck it. You know. We love you, Candace. All right. So, but I was going to say, I love the Yankees, but I right now predict Boston winning the division, like as you do, because of this. And this is why I'm scared no matter what happens. I think Aroldis Chapman is going to be the downfall of the Yankees being able to win in the playoffs.
Did you see that
They're just so sketchy with him?
Did you see he's 8th inning now? He's not their closer anymore.
Oh,
They've demoted him to 8th, the setup.
Oh, who's the guy doing it now?
I think Tyler Clippard.
We'll watch the next broadcast
it's
of
probably
these
on.
boys.
It's on right now.
But right now we're in Cincinnati.
Yeah,
and we're in the great American ballpark in Cincinnati
I feel
on the
Reds,
Ohio
dude.
River.
And Cincinnati is a great, and it is called.
It's a good baseball time.
You wish that they could have had a championship every now and again, like Kansas City's or like one of these teams.
Well, because they're like a St.
Like
Louis
the
or a
Diamondbacks.
Kansas City. They're down there on that little belt of.
Well, they used to be great. They used to be great.
They were fabulous.
And the fans in Ohio anyway, and that's one thing I like about the Indians too. Ohio fans get fucked all the time.
Now there we go. John Lackey, 5-0, with a 3.06
that's perfect.
ERA his last 5
and
games.
Chris Bryant's batting
since the All-Star.
367 again, so that's good. That's big.
So he's been stacking it up. But this Votto guy, I heard them say the other.
Votto is batting 400 over the last 25 games.
And guess what? Another subject on another show the other day was, should the Reds, think about trading Votto for some amazing player for the future?
Yeah.
And then they came to the conclusion that no, they'll never have anybody in their stands if they don't keep Joey Votto. Because he's just, sometimes you have to give up on this. What are we going to do to win faster? His numbers and how much the crowd loves him. It made sense to me that they're saying, they're not going to trade him.
I like the idea.
They got to have a stalwart.
I agree. I love the idea that people that play forever for one team and don't like a Tony Gwynn or somebody that could have been traded, could have left, but he never won.
No, he never won.
Somebody like that could have obviously.
Dave Winfield got away and finally won.
Yeah,
where?
exactly.
New York.
Yeah.
Not the Mets.
But I actually.
All right. This John Jay guy, the 2 nights out, he was 3 for 4 Monday night and 2 for 4 the next day. Both the 2 games I saw. Nice. He's been really good at leadoff.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, he did. Schwarber's batting too, huh? That's interesting. I don't know. How's Addison Russell? Is he not batting well this year?
Addison Russell has been productive.
Yeah.
God darn it, I wonder if I could find him.
I can look him up.
I'm guessing he's batting, though, 248.
Yeah, something pretty low, just playing a lot of defense.
But I'm guessing he's driven in 60 runs.
Yeah.
And he's definitely got in the teens and homers at least, somewhere between 10 and 20. But not the average. Last year, for the first half of the season, he's a guy who was hitting 320 consistently all the time.
He looked like the best shortstop in the NL last year for half the year at least.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, it looks to me like, I lost my standings, so
all's well.
I don't want to look them up right now, but it looks to me like maybe Milwaukee already lost today because they said 2.5 on the Cubs.
Yeah.
So they could be 3 ahead if they win a game tonight.
We'll check these scores right quick.
Did not the Brewers play today?
Yeah, I think I saw that they were down like 9-4 maybe, or maybe my eyes were tricking myself. No, it wasn't the Brewers. Marlins are up 12-6 on the Phillies.
And Stanton hit number 45. Is that it?
No, he didn't, but he is 2 for 5.
Wait a minute.
With a
See,
couple
this guy
RBIs.
again. Would he come in and help one of these playoff teams at the end? I'm just saying. he's doing it as if to say, I'll do it right here in Miami with no crowds and no blah, blah, blah. But the minute you change that, would he still step in somewhere and keep clouting for the rest of the season?
You wonder.
For the final month. Would he do it the same thing then if it just because he was on the Red Sox or the Nationals or somebody who it really matters?
So talking about Stanton, though, I mean, everybody says the best player in the game or the most valuable player in the game. It's always Mike Trout or Bryce Harper. How much worse is Stanton? Like if you were a GM today, let's say for the Yankees or the Red Sox or somebody that's big, how much more money would you really be willing to pay for Bryce Harper than Stanton? I mean, like really, I think Stanton could do as much for any team. Clearly, I mean,
you're right.
This is ridiculous. I mean,
I wonder what Miami pays him.
He's dangerous.
But he is, he's a guy. All right, here, see, look at this John Jay guy. He's 283. That's certainly doing the job of a leadoff hitter.
Yeah, it goes opposite field. Going to be out, but not bad.
He hit it too good. He should have waited another second, and it would have dripped over way down the left field line.
Yeah,
but anyway,
2 for 5 with a couple RBI today.
Well, so we'll have to look him up and see, but he's probably among the leaders.
He's batting 2. He's also batting second.
God, that's really odd. But there's sometimes they've been batting Chris Bryant second all year for the Cubs. Well, not today.
I like that. Didn't they do that last year at the end of the year too?
Yep.
Didn't they go Bryant 2, Rizzo 3?
Yep.
I like that.
And then they rotated between Zobrist or whoever else was hot.
Bats. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not only in the first inning is there a statistical advantage to doing it the other way, but like other than that, it just kind of people come up in whatever rotation. So like you don't actually get to be second or third. You know what I mean?
No, I think it makes total sense because that's the only way.
You get more at-bats out of your good players.
You want your 300 hitters, theoretically, to be getting at least, the first 4 places, because they're going to get at least, if everybody gets 3 bats, they might get 4. If everybody gets 4, they could get 5 in a certain game.
Holy shit. That reminds me, too, of a lot of, so if you remember the Seattle Mariners when they had Rodriguez and Griffey back in the 90s, A-Rod batted second, Griffey batted third. Pretty much,
and Jay Buhner batted fourth a lot.
Exactly.
Okay, and other guys too. Tino Martinez used to bat fourth, but behind, and not. Yeah, they didn't have Rodriguez batting fourth.
No, they had him at 2.
They had him at 2.
Yeah,
totally remember that. That went on year after year.
So Giancarlo Stanton, he's only going to make $14.5 million this year.
Ah, poor guy.
But he signed a 13-year, $325 million contract like 6 years ago, so he's going to be okay.
Well, then New York or anybody can take on the Dodgers. They can take on that kind of money. Come on.
Oh yeah, his most expensive season. It's loaded up funny. And so next year he makes 25. It goes from 14 this year to 25 next year. By 2023 it'll be 32. 32 for 3 straight years, and then it drops back down to 25.
Wow.
So it's like mid to backloaded and then stretches back down at the end.
Yeah, well, that's very interesting, but I guess, Pujols...
How old is that son of a bitch?
Pujols is still making his dough, and then he's
Pujols,
still one of the best 5 guys on the team.
Hey,
I've got to...
You're cool. Let's just wrap this up right quick.
Okay, but no, this has been a pretty good...
we can do another one.
Thanks
maybe
for
next
having
week
me
or a couple
on,
weeks.
because I like to talk this stuff all the time anyway, but we tried to keep it in some direction.
Yeah, no, it was all good.
Up to 293. Here's the guy I need. Brian. Oh, no, that's just in a certain amount of games.
Yeah.
So...
But, all right. Thanks, everybody, for listening. This has been Billy Broderick. And me, Dustin Coyle, obviously. And this is Intelligent Thoughts, I think episode 40 or something. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We might come back with some more baseball. It was fun to talk.
Or the playoffs.
Yeah, the playoffs are... I don't know, it was fun. But anyway,
thank you for having me.
Thank you, man. We'll do it again.
All right.
Love you guys.